Let us discuss about the phenomena which was called photoreactivation by Delbecq, which explains that the light has ability to repair the UV induced mutations. This phenomena is called photoreactivation. And after Delbecq's experiments, Claude S. Ruppert and his co-workers devised an in vitro photoreactivation system in 1957, taking a major step towards determining the chemical mechanism of photoreactivation. As you know, although Delbecq named this phenomena as photoreactivation, but he or his team was unable to determine the chemical basis of this phenomena. So Claude S. Ruppert and his colleagues took the initiative to describe this mechanism. They used a straightforward approach in which they isolated DNA from the gram-negative bacteria Haemophilus influenzae. So they cultured the bacteria and this bacterium Haemophilus influenzae, and they isolated DNA. So now they have only DNA and not the Haemophilus influenzae. They irradiated this DNA with UV light to inactivate its transforming ability. You know, this DNA has transforming ability. It can transform some other bacteria. Then they demonstrated that a cell-free E. coli extract restored the transforming activity in the presence of light. Then they showed that a cell-free E. coli extract, similarly as the isolated DNA, that cell-free extract restored the transforming activity. That is, if the DNA is damaged by UV light, and if this cell-free extract is placed in light, this transforming ability can be reversed. Although this study had the potential to open the way for the purification and characterization of photoreactivation enzymes, because these enzymes were present in the cell-free extract, because there were no cells, but cell-free extract had these enzymes. So these experiments, they gave an opportunity to purify and isolate these enzymes which are involved in photoreactivation. But the investigators still needed to establish the chemical nature of this repair. Although they performed these straightforward experiments and they showed this photoreactivation phenomena, but still they were unable to determine the chemical nature of this phenomena.